My 28M girlfriend, 25F, shared my private pictures with her friends. We have been dating for 8 months. It is a LDR relationship. We have a great relationship and she wanted to introduce me to her friends and we had a Zoom call. She made a joke which hinted that I was well endowed. Her friends laughed and one of them said I know. I was extremely uncomfortable. After the call, I talked to her about it and she said she had talked to them about it and I pressed a little in. She confessed that a few of them may have seen a few pictures I had sent her because she had been drunk and she got the text at the bar. She said I should get over it as I have nothing to embarrassed about and they were all jealous of her. It makes me want to puke. I just feel bad about myself. I don't want those to be shared. I think I may be insecure about this. I feel like she sees me as a piece of meat rather than her boyfriend. It is breaking my heart. She thinks that it was just one slip up and I don't know honestly. I just want to block her. How do I deal with this? TLDR. Girlfriend's friends saw a few of the pictures I sent her. She thinks it is not a big deal but I feel really bad. I wonder how she'd react if you told your guy friends about her big bazongas and showed them a picture. You have every rights to be pissed. She broke your trust by sharing something intimate without your consent. She doesn't get to decide what is and isn't a big deal to you. I find her thinking on this to be quite ignorant and condescending. It's no surprise that you feel objectified because that's exactly what she's doing. I don't know if ending it is the right thing. But I would say to trust your gut on this. Do you feel she truly, genuinely understands why this upset you? Or does it feel more like she's decided to apologize to get you to stop being mad, but still doesn't actually think she did anything wrong? Yay, that disrespectful. She shows you off like a piece of meat. If a guy shared his LDRGF nudes, then he's obviously a dickhead. So I don't see why this is any different. No, that is not a slip-up. That is a huge breach of your trust and privacy. You have every right to be angry, hurt, and anything else you want to feel. It would feel so weird every time you see any of her friends having to think in the back of your mind, have they seen pictures of my dick? I can only imagine if the situation was reversed and you showed your friends her nudes, how she would feel when you told her it was a slip-up. Not a big deal. And to get over it. I honestly can't tell you what's right or wrong to do in this situation in regards to your relationship. But no, you don't have to get over it because her friends are jealous of what you're packing. Get rid of her. She could get drunk again around a huge amount of people and show them the photo. Anything can help when you are drunk. This is exactly the same as males sending nudes of their GF to their friends. What your GF did is disgusting. They compound their assault of you by telling you to get over it. GF pimps you out to their friends for laughs and tells you to get over it? Sorry, you had to learn the hard way. Never ever send nude pictures. You need to have serious adult conversation with GF about this breach of trust. Of course you feel uncomfortable. Your privacy and trust has been violated by someone you thought you could trust. If the roles were reversed and it was a guy sharing his girlfriend's nudes, we wouldn't have to discuss whether or not he's a pig because it would be obvious. Don't let her get away with disgusting behavior just because she's a woman. She at the very least doesn't care about you or your privacy. If you showed your friends pictures of her tits with the justification of, you shouldn't be embarrassed, you have nice tits, I guarantee she would feel as betrayed as you do. It's your body and you get to decide who does and doesn't see it. Just because a man having a big dick might be a desirable quality to some women is completely besides the point. In fact, it's exactly the same logic creepy men use to justify verbally abusing women in the street. Because they can't take a compliment. Disgusting behavior. A huge invasion of your privacy. And she needs to understand how she fucked up here, whether the relationship continues or not. How she responds will probably give you a good indication of whether it's worth it. Ask her how'd she feel if you shared her pictures, since she told you to get over it. I would bet my life that she wouldn't feel the same if the roles were reversed and you had shown your friends a nude she had sent you and your excuse was, "I was drunk and they were all really jealous anyways." That was completely unacceptable for her to do, and it would without a doubt be a deal breaker for me. Dump. I'm a woman. And that would be an instant deal breaker. Hell, I might get the cops involved. To make sure this person will no longer have any of my pictures to show people as they like. When I send someone something, it's only because I'm certain those pictures will absolutely never be shared. The only one I've ever sent anything was my ex of 10 years. And only after we'd been together for years. A Tinder date I went out with twice wanted pics. Hell to the no. Dude. I imagine she would feel very differently if you were showing pictures of her to your guy friends. She crossed a line and broke your trust, and you don't have to forgive her for that. That's disrespectful of her. And I doubt it will be the final or most significant instance where she violates your privacy. When someone breaks your trust, you cannot trust them again. I can't imagine being so disrespectful as to share incredibly personal and private photos to anyone. This woman is not mature, loving, respectful, or considerate, and she has proved it to you. I also think sending personal photos to her was a bad choice on your part. Never send anything in a text, email, or physical photo that has the potential to be embarrassing. If you'd be embarrassed by seeing your document on the front page of a newspaper or on FB, don't send it. It's not about having any insecurity to do with your body. It's the fact that she breached your trust and privacy. Maybe she's so dim that you need to say, "What if you shared her nudes with your friends or strangers, because in your opinion she has nothing to worry about." It's a gross and disgusting thing to do to anyone, male or female. And maybe this is a good indication of her in her day-to-day and not when she's on her best behavior for the LDR. Reverse the genders and it's pretty easy to see the correct course of action. If a guy shared photos of his girlfriend's genitals with his friends to show how tight it looked, there'd be no one here questioning whether you should break up or not. Some would probably even be telling you to call the police. So yeah, just break up. She has no respect for you or your privacy. Bottom line. At least in this point of the relationship, she should know how you feel about privacy. She still showed her friends the photo, blamed it on being drunk, then tells you to get over it. That's not very respectful of your relationship. She only apologized, at least seems to me, in the hopes that you would forgive and forget. And you really shouldn't. If my husband did this to me, it would be over. 11 years down the drain. To what? Brag? It's childish. And you deserve better. Know that. You deserve someone who respects you and by extension your boundaries. Definitely breakup worthy. Ask her how she would feel if you shared her pictures with your friends. She absolutely zero right to tell you to get over it. It wasn't a slip or a mistake. It was a conscious decision on her part to share the photos. You have to do what is good for you. If you want to break up and block her, do it. Good luck. How would she feel if you shared pictures of her nude with your friends?
If you enjoyed this video, Please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epic Haircast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.